and gentlemen, the Shahcast Network proudly presents Blurred is the Word. Blurred, blurred, blurred. The blurred is the word. I said it blurred, blurred, blurred. The blurred is the word. I said the blurred, blurred, blurred. The blurred is the word. Hey, hey. The blurred is the word. That is absolutely my favorite song. Welcome to Blurred is the Word. Of course, I am your host, Shah Black. You can find me on Instagram under Shah Black. And we have the full team here today.
Hey, hey, hey.
What up, though?
We got Turqs in the building. Yeah. How you been?
What's going on? I'm good. How you been?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
We got Rees.
What up, though? That is hilarious.
Love you to death. And of course, we have Nuera.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is this something special?
I'm playing the harp for you too.
Oh, wow.
How are y'all feeling? It's been a while since we've all been together.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Y'all
It's
excited?
so much going on. Jesus.
So much coming out, so much to do. Really quick though, this is off the script. What did y'all think of Beetlejuice?
I haven't seen it
You
yet.
haven't seen
I
it?
haven't seen it.
It happened.
Great. Okay. We gotta talk about that later on. Okay.
Wait, you seen it?
When everybody else see it,
Oh,
we
gosh.
definitely gotta come back for that. I'm
Dang.
definitely curious of y'all thoughts. Did y'all like part one, the original?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a classic.
Classic, for sure.
Okay. All right. Just checking the room. What other movies I wanted to review that I didn't get a chance to that came out recently? There was one more that I wanted us to do.
What about Terrifier? I know that just came out.
You know, I'm not into. I seen a few scenes and it was just like I see what y'all trying to do, and it's just like
Okay.
the gratuitous is like.
Okay, what else came out? Like,
I honestly don't really know.
All right, I have not been to the movies.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard.
that's wild.
Yeah. Did y'all see Don't Blink?
Nope.
No.
I wanted to.
I highly suggest it.
That's on the list.
Check it out.
Because it's going to be on Prime soon.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prime did make it. I highly suggest
I
that.
have to watch the trailer. I don't think I heard of it.
Oh, you got to check it out. You got to check it out. I'm not going to tell you what
Channing
it's about.
Tatum is in that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Lupita Nyong'o and
Lupita's
no,
not in there.
who's the black woman that's in that?
I forgot her name, but it's not
Useless.
Lupita. Zoe Kravitz directed it. It was her
Yeah.
directorial debut.
She should stick to that. And I'll say that much.
Ooh, harsh.
I'm just
Whoa.
look. She is the black version of what's the girl from freaking
Uh-oh.
not Vampire Diaries, Twilight.
Christians?
Bella?
Yeah,
Oh, my
Really?
God. What?
I don't care for her.
That is
You talking,
insane.
like acting wise? Like
Yeah, she is the
interesting.
Yeah,
I can't even. Yeah, that was tough.
yep. She is her mother's
To me,
daughter.
Kristen is
like they beautiful, they beautiful, but they are one note.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, not sorry.
I can see how you can get that, but you really got to check out some.
Like,
I've
I just
seen
remember
plenty.
her in Death Proof. Wasn't she in Death Proof? That Quentin Tarantino
I
movie?
can't remember.
Sound like she's probably in that.
And I like
Was
that.
that when
I
she had
remember
the
liking
pink
that
hair?
movie.
The purple hair or
I
something?
might be thinking about somebody else.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But speaking of which, we're going to go into what we've been watching. Who would I want to go first? Do I want to go first? I'll go and say Penguin.
Okay.
Penguin has been
Same.
my show. I love it to
Faithfully.
death. Faithfully.
I still haven't gotten
I
into it.
cannot. I know. And I wish you was. Because what's happening right now, ooh, Sophia
missing
is
out.
going to go nuts.
You missing out.
You missing out.
Yeah, I tried to watch. I got 2 episodes in, but
It just wasn't your jam.
it's not. I'm gonna keep watching it to see if it eventually, grasp me. I'm like, okay, I have to watch the next episode. I
Okay.
can't lay down until I watch what happens next. I
Okay.
haven't gotten that energy from it. But I am hearing good things, so maybe I just need to keep watching it.
You see, I knew in the first 5 minutes I was going to like it. Like,
Honestly, first episode had me.
yeah, as soon as he shot old boy, I was like, oh, this is about to be a ride.
As soon as they opened up with the movie,
That was
I was
lit.
like, ooh.
That was
Like they rarely give us timelines like that. Like I was like, okay, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been on a DC hiatus. They piss me off, so I'm like, I'll watch it when I feel like it. And like, I like the cast.
When did
but
they piss you off?
They piss me off. Definitely with Black Adam, they piss me off because I'm just like, I was looking forward to more, and then it's just like, oh, everybody's cut. We're starting over. What the fuck? Like, just continue and make it better. Like, that's what Marvel did. They just continued and fixed their mistakes along the way. DC I'm over it. So they'll get my time when I feel like it.
Yeah, they could have kept elements for the new James Gunn universe. I mean, they are keeping the Blue Beetle guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because he even pitched it in the freaking why can't I remember some stuff right now? But what's with Eagly? What's his name? The show.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Like, they put all the
yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, and so it's like too many times. I'm just like, you know what? I'm done.
I think it was more so for the Rock's character. Well, for Black Adam, it was the Rock trying to take control of DC, and so I think that's why they're not continuing with him. He tried to like assert his dominance over DC. Y'all didn't notice that?
I mean, so slightly.
That's what you're gonna go with.
That's what they saying. That's not my view. I mean, obviously I'm not there, but the general view is he tried
He
to
was
like
trying to fight
steerhead.
Superman. Like,
Yeah,
I think he didn't want. I think what it was, from what I heard, like Shazam is his like main
yeah.
antagonist, and he didn't want Shazam.
No.
He wanted to be
Yeah,
straight up with Superman. It's like,
I mean, it will come. Yeah, like it will come if you really wanted it to, but
Yeah, I mean, and
Not
it's
right
not
now,
like
babe.
it's not in the comics, so
not your first movie.
Yeah.
Like,
if
no.
that's even the case, I don't know. That seems
That's
really
why Henry
petty.
Cavill was in the
They
end
did
because
the
he
way-
pushed.
No, that's what I mean. I feel like it's to blame Rock. I feel is petty. Like, I think it's just
Well, not
DC's.
blame. Well,
What he just
DC.
did.
What? Well, no, what I mean is in terms of not keeping him going forward with the character, because they keeping the guy for Blue Beetle. They keeping Peacemaker.
Yeah, they're
And so,
keeping James Gunn's
I would
folks.
imagine not keeping the Rock because Rock be rocking basically.
be on his Dwayne Johnson.
I love the movie, so even
was
if
good.
I liked it.
even if he had attitude or diva, I mean, he deserves to have diva-ish. Not like, do you know who he is? Like, so what? He made a good movie too, and it was interesting. The whole cut with Superman was gonna be. I was excited for that, and so I'm like, y'all made me dry. I don't want to see
He
anything
had too
else.
much dip on his chip.
Too much. Too much. Well, Sierra, what have you? I'm so.
Disrespect.
New Era, what have you been watching?
I just finished watching Interview with the Vampire show. I thought it was really good. I finished Bad Monkey, and
Oh,
yeah, that was really good. And I'm watching Disclaimer. That was the last thing I was watching before I left, because I got my Apple TV from my sister, because somebody was supposed to share, but they didn't. But I'm doing it on my own. Somebody. I don't
Is
know.
it good?
Which one?
What you said? Deliverance? What's the last one?
I said Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yes. Is
So
it good?
far-
I've seen the poster.
So far, and it starts off slow, but it's one of those slow that makes you want to see what's going to happen, and then they catch you in with the second episode. Like, it's even the first episode is slow, but it's not a bad slow. It's just like white people, and it's like, oh, this is pleasant. What are white people doing? Good background noise, and then he gets in like, oh shoot, okay. So far so good. Great cast. I
Yeah,
love
I
love
looked it
Kate
up.
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. Yeah, she's a powerhouse for sure.
Sometimes I'll be looking like, you light skinned, ain't you? You just a little light skinned. With your beautiful cheekbones.
Okay. Disclaimer for New Era Reese.
since it's been like just showing because of like the season, I've been kind of watching like spooky stuff and witchy stuff. So like Sabrina.
Wait.
Are you just
Which
watching
one?
that?
No, it's just like it's been on like on Prime got the like what's on television at that very moment. So like it's live. So they were showing Charmed and Sabrina back to back. So like I've been watching that. But like me and Turqs watched the first and second Terrifier movie. so I can get caught up. But other than that, like, just that's it. Just Charmed and Sabrina right now.
I gotta rewatch. Well, I have to watch Charmed because when I was younger, I couldn't watch it. So
Please
I only
do.
got little
Please do.
bits and pieces.
Okay.
Please
of
do.
it. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, Charmaine's
Which Sabrina?
The what's her name?
The
Melissa.
current one? Oh, the old school one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
That one.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my daughter likes it actually. It's just so funny. Her
It's so
going back to-
cute.
yeah. Looking back at it, it was like, oh, this
It's so cute and girly. It's really cute.
Also,
Yeah, I
something
used to
that I
watch that a
wasn't
lot.
supposed to watch, but I caught that in Scooby Doo. Like,
I thought my people were strict. It seemed like your situation was strict.
I was with my grandma at that time.
Oh, I
So,
couldn't watch
yeah.
Will and Grace or Charmed, but I did, baby.
Yeah, I would watch
I
it.
made a way.
I would watch it elsewhere, and then like, yeah.
Turquoise.
Well, it's pretty much like Reese said. I've been watching like a lot of like the horror stuff. So, a lot of Terrifier, catching up on like The Craft and then stuff like that. But as far as like shows, I've been watching From. That comes on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And it's a good ass show, but it's pissing me off because I still have a lot of questions. Like,
I don't like that.
and what's fucked up, what's messed up is I think the guy who made Lost directed. So, and I don't even think they ever figured out where the fuck they was at.
No,
So-
they didn't. They was lost. It was just lost.
But it's
the
still
whole
a
did,
good
didn't
show.
The
I
premise
never
of the
never
show.
finished Lost,
Lost.
but
It didn't
From
give
is
a good ending.
though. I just need some answers. But that's pretty much as far as like shows consistently. That's what I've been watching.
Okay. Question for y'all: what's a movie or show? Because Nuera made me think of this that y'all pretended to watch like in school times, but y'all didn't see nothing at all. Did y'all ever play anything off like that?
What you mean?
No.
Like for example, Nuera wasn't allowed to see Charm, but like, did she go to school? But like, yeah, I saw that episode. That was crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, I had one. It was
No.
mine was Mad TV. So my mom was cool.
Which I could watch that. That's
She
so,
was cool
anyway.
with like my Harry Potter shit. She was cool with like the little magical shit. But she did not like me watching Mad TV or like satire. And then I had to like kind of show her that I was mature at like an early age so that I could watch stuff like that. Because I thought it was hilarious, but she didn't want me watching it. So I would say Mad TV was probably that show for me. She was really heavy on that.
That was my show too.
I love Mad
Deborah
TV.
Wilson and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to think about that. I'm like, I was allowed to watch it, but not at my grandma's house. Still had to think about that because I'm like, wait a minute, how was I able to watch that in The Simpsons, but not?
Our controversy. So, there are very few shows that gain my interest. That's for two things. Tyler Perry. I am not his target audience, let's say, and his work, I can take some and leave some. But I have been watching. What's that show out now? Beauty and the Black.
It looks interesting.
Oh, the one with Steven in it.
Whoever that is.
Stephen Northfleet. We graduated in Mumford. He's playing the I forgot what's his name, but he like the light skinned dude.
Okay, you guys show me, but George Middlebrook is in there too.
Yeah, so
We went
it's
to
a
school
few
with
of-
him
yeah,
too.
it's a few
Yeah,
of them in
yeah.
there.
It's actually keep my interest and it's pretty good. I actually like it.
It looked like it was good.
It's called what?
I haven't started watching it
Beauty
yet.
and the Black.
Beauty in the Black.
Yeah.
It's about scrippers and stuff.
Yeah.
I always like scrippers.
So,
It's pretty good. It's holding my attention. What I noticed is in this particular show versus his other show. How can I say this politically? Okay.
Are you trying to say
We're
it's
getting
strayed away
politically
from
correct.
the play aspect
The script.
of it?
No. The script is a little on the weak side, but because it's being carried by powerful actors, it's
working.
It's working.
okay.
But I can see the whole. I can see the Matrix. I can see if this was the regular Atlanta actors. No offense to them, love y'all. Shout out to y'all. But if it was carried by them, it wouldn't hit the same for me.
Right.
But due to he actually hired some A-list black actors on this one, It's good.
Okay.
So check it out.
Yeah.
Also, Reasonable Doubt. Now, season 1 for me. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all two
I've
seen
never
this?
heard of it.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a Hulu show.
It's a Hulu. It's on ABC as well. It was when I first saw
It
it.
was on ABC? Mm-hmm. Like on TV?
Yeah, Channel 7. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's why sure for ABC.
That's why you can see the little commercial spots and you can. It's on Channel 7. It reminded me. Season 1 reminded me of Scandal a little, like Baby Scandal.
Okay.
And I had my problems with it. The same as New Era, I believe, was season 1. They just made the main character too. What would you say? Too what?
So what I didn't like about her is that her and her husband is that they're like the black people who try to act hood, but they're not hood. And so anytime that they have like a hoodish moment, it's just like, just stop.
Like cringe.
It was really cringe.
I can see where you get that. Now that I thought about it. Mm-hmm. I can see
Because it's my show.
it's still good. Season 1 was a little on the weak side, but season 2 really honed it in for me.
I mean, I like the story. The acting was just like from the main cast or the main 2 characters, the husband and her. I'm just like, everybody else, I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all carrying this. This is great. And the story carries it. But their acting was just like, until she was actually in lawyer mode. And even sometime in her lawyer mode, I'm like, she was doing the bad and bougie, but a little ghetto. But I'm like, you from Southfield, stop. Like that was the whole vibe. So it didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel like a genuine character. She didn't feel like she was connected to her character until she was lawyering or having sex. And I'm just like, that could just be the whole show. We don't have to do anything else if that's. It was weak.
Yeah, it's about a black lawyer and her family. Well, her and her husband, they doing their everyday struggles. They have interpersonal struggles as well as her having struggles in the courtroom, and everything is kind of connected in some kind of way, shape, or form. You know how most shows, do that thing. But it was pretty good. I suggest if y'all bored, want to catch something new,
Say less.
check it out.
Like the court cases are what you watch it for. Yeah. Like that's what's interesting to me. Mm-hmm. Everything else, I'm just like, because of the act, I'm just like, I don't care. Fast forward.
Yeah.
That's all you got on that? I thought you was about to come with more heat and fire, and
no,
because the way you was talking.
I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but I do want to do a full review, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think it's worth that much, but okay.
So bold. bold. On the latest episode of Agatha, which we watched, MCU released a trailer of things to come for the next year and about a year and a half, the rest of 2024 and the 2025 schedule. So what do you guys think? Wonder Man, Ironheart, how are we feeling?
Okay, I think Ironheart, I'm not excited for Wonder Man until I see what's going to happen. But as of now, I'm like, okay, yikes, where we are, what we doing. What else they show?
The Spider-Man.
Okay, yes, Spider-Man, excited for that. I didn't see no Fantastic Four.
It was
for shows.
Oh, that was just
TV.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm excited for Daredevil, Born Again. I think that's going to be fire. I was a big fan of the original Netflix run.
I just hope they get it right this time.
I think they are.
I'm tired.
That's a big thing, just fatigue.
Yeah, and I get that. I think this show, with its production problems they have, for those who don't know, due to the writers and actors strike that happened not too long ago, production was halted, as well as halted because things wasn't working per se, and so they decided to pivot and actually include the Netflix history and baggage of that. At first, they wasn't. They were trying to just have him and the Kingpin and just a whole new cast. But they eventually decided to bring the old Netflix cast back. Of course,
That's better.
John Barenthal as the Punisher as well. And that's how they're gonna do it. The Punisher is one of my favorite. Well, his version of the Punisher is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah,
Give him something.
I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do.
I think ever since Walking Dead, I was like, I need him in the Marvel movie.
Because he's a really good actor.
Yeah, I like him.
I almost forgot he was in The Walking Dead until you just said it. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
sure.
I couldn't wait for him to get got. Walking Dead.
Yeah. What else? Ironheart.
I'm excited for the magic elements, like Mephisto.
I didn't know that until the other day.
I'm excited.
I said, Mephisto.
I want to know. I want to know how she's going to be included somehow. You know, like
yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm ready, and he's so fine.
I don't know. Like I feel similar with DC and Marvel because I'm just fatigued all the canceled projects and the delays. So I'm just like, it'll come out and I get excited when we actually get a date and it's on Disney Plus and they say, okay, it's coming on Wednesday. All right, I'm excited. But until then, I'm just like, we'll see. Because we were just there. So many things were supposed to come out that have not, and I'm just like, okay, I'll just wait for my excitement.
I think these are in the can. The ones they showed us anyway. I think those are in the can versus Blade, for example. They were just on the schedule, or the Iron Wars. It was just on the schedule. The ones they show, I think, is definitely on the pipeline and done and sealed and ready to go.
And they didn't show Vision Quest, did they?
Nope.
Okay.
That's still in early development.
Yeah, but I don't know. Even with that, I'm like, I just don't care enough yet. I'll wait until there's actually
There's noise to it. Yeah. Okay.
Get excited and then they cut shit out.
Next thing you know, boop.
And it's like, oh, it's the writer's strike. Oh, it's COVID. Oh, just get to work.
COVID really hit up changed a lot of things with the movie industry for sure.
It did, but I think that adds to my fatigue too, because a lot of stuff in the real world and whatever. It's because of COVID. It is 2024. It's about to be 2025. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Turk, anything specific you excited for?
I'm not excited for Ironheart at all.
You pick black woman, huh? Just tell us that.
No, it's just not
wild.
given. She and I hate to be that person, but it didn't really give in Wakanda for me. So I'm gonna wait before I really roast it to see how it is. But hearing that they have to bring characters like Mephisto into an Ironheart show, I'm very curious to see how that's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
Or if it's gonna be her villains that carry the show.
Or
because we was waiting for Mephisto to come in and Agatha.
Because I'm excited for What If. I'm excited for the Spider-Man.
That too.
But just sorry,
Storm gonna be on the episode.
Not doing it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I have my eye on Wonder Man. I love the actor and the choices the stuff he's been doing lately. The story, I've read some of his story. I'm not familiar with the character of Wonder Woman. I read some stuff recently, but I want to see.
I want to see how they doing this, cause all they doing is picking certain things and writing their own things. So I love their thought process once it's fully shown. So I with WandaVision, we ain't know where it was going, and it was wonderful. So
I'll tell you one of my favorite moments like that. It's old too. Jarvis and Vision, turning Jarvis, reading the comic books of that and watching the old cartoons. I would have never thought of merging the two and having him turn into that. That was genius for me.
That was wild.
That was one of my favorites.
I wish, because I was one of the fans of Agent Carter, I wish that they would have used the same Jarvis. I love Paul Bettany, but that would have hit harder for me.
I agree.
Wait, you talking about the voice?
No, that
the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Agent
but that's
Carter
his voice though, isn't it?
No. On Agent Carter, it was
the butler, the driver.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't that the one that does Jarvis's voice?
No, Paul Bettany still does the voice. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was excited to see that whole, because I'm like, they cut Agent Carter super short.
They did.
They didn't. They left it, and it was, So it would have been real dope for me to bring Jarvis.
If that was to come out now,
That was a good
it would
show.
be fire.
Agent Carter slapped.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Okay,
I'm about to rewatch that.
what if she came out as Captain Peggy Carter?
I think they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do that in
that's
Secret
her
Wars.
They giving her flowers,
Okay.
especially in What If.
I think that's so
I think
dope.
live action is coming to Secret Wars.
Oh my god.
I think now that I'm thinking about it, that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna see the shield flying. We're gonna be like, oh shit, Steve, and we turn it as Peggy.
Well,
Yeah.
the shield was the Union Jack.
Well, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, damn,
So that would be.
A tail.
damn. Damn, they're gonna do it some way, somehow.
Go ahead and put the shots on there. Pow.
They're gonna do it some kind of way, shape, or
Just
form.
ruined your little drink.
Yeah, just ruin my dream. Oh, wish I had the little womp womp sound.
Womp womp.
Oh shit! All right. Our main event: Agatha all along. Showrunner and director of all the episodes, Jack Schaefer. And I'm going to read the IMDb, and it goes as this. A spellbound Agatha Harkness regains freedom thanks to Teen's help. Intrigued by his plea, she embarks on the Witch's Road trials to reclaim her powers and discover the teen's motivations. Catherine Hahn, Joe Locke. All right, so I'm going to start with Turquoise. What are our overall thoughts on Agatha all along?
Well, I think I can honestly say, like how we mentioned earlier, and I don't think this is like spoilers or anything, but you can definitely tell when the studio spends money on the actual actors, and instead of like heavily dependent on special effects or CGI. And I can appreciate Agatha. It was better. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I can appreciate the fact that they actually did like practical effects and stuff in this show. Just to kind of you could just tell the difference in this one. This is like kind of giving like WandaVision vibes a little bit for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that was my main thing. That was my takeaway from it. I can appreciate them actually focusing on people that can deliver the show and that can actually play these characters without heavily depending on are we showing enough magic or you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. So that's for me.
Okay. Reese?
It was a lot better than what I expected. It exceeded my expectations, I would say. Like, cause I already knew certain things, so I was like already excited about where the story was going to go. But to get there and know this is the route they took, crazy. Like the storyline was amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, I was excited for it because I loved Agatha's character so much. So, and it delivered. It was really good, and I love I love everything that kind of like hints at the Salem witch trials and all that kind of stuff. Is the womanhood of it all, especially with our current political times. I feel like it was very necessary and very well done.
Okay. I thought it was very well done as well. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. When it first was announced, I was scratching my head, wondering why. It was like the rest of the internet. This is a bad idea. Disney, what are you doing? Concentrate on the regular people before you start doing side characters. It's like, all right, come on now. What's going on here? But I will eat my words. That shit had me on the edge of my seat from episode 1 to what was it, 8?
9.
Episode 1 through 9. Loved every bit. Nothing bad. Loved the character choice. I mean the actor choices they made. It did look, cinematography wise, it still looked like a Disney Plus show, which is, I mean, it's fine. It had a little darkness in it, but they did some things to where I enjoyed it visually as well, besides just that story and the acting as well. Yeah. I liked it, and I can't wait to get into spoilers. Actually, I think I'm going. Anything else overall?
No, let's go.
Okay.
I had a question.
Go ahead.
I didn't understand the people being upset about it. Why were you like kind of?
Not upset, but just like
It's upset. Go ahead. He was upset.
no, but like why?
Why do we need it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's how I felt about Loki,
interesting.
and we needed it. So,
Definitely.
Ooh, Loki.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, especially after WandaVision, like we wanted something else. So I
here's-
didn't understand
The general rhetoric of how the show came about is one, the song was a bop. Two, they love Catherine. I mean, I love Catherine Hahn. Don't get it twisted. But they loved Catherine Hahn and wanted to do more with her. And three, Jack Schaefer had an idea. And four, they wanted some kind of way to introduce the twins as older to join the Young Avengers. Got it. With that being said, with those four things, it's like,
let's think.
Yeah. So I was wondering. I was curious. I didn't know, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Any other questions? All right.
teacher.
We are going to. If you listen to that, that is the spoiler shotgun. So if you didn't see episode 1 through 9 in total, leave now. Forever hold your peace. 1. I'm gonna say really quick, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. I lost my shit when the song was made by her and the son.
Insane.
When he started singing,
I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, I know you fucking lying.
Wrote the whole song.
wrote the whole shit.
Man, baby
Coven
got lyrics.
Which brings it back to even earlier conversations, like when they was arguing about the lyrics. She didn't want to give it away. She was holding it back. Like, all right, it's whatever you say. It brings everything back, and I love the fact that it brings over to the fact that the title of the show, Agatha. It was Agatha all along.
Man,
I was like, oh, you got me. Ooh, you got me.
She was a scammer.
breathless. Like I was speechless on that. Like them last 2 episodes, I was in tears. They were emotional, and then you were sitting there like, she ain't shit.
Yeah.
She ain't no good.
Ain't no good.
I don't know. I felt her as a mom. I felt her as a mom, and that's what I meant
Yeah, it
about
was like this.
You
the
know
political.
Oh,
I can't appreciate that she was who she was in front of her son. I can't appreciate that. It wasn't I got to be good in front of my son. No, I'm
She
gonna
was
teach you
real.
how. Yeah, I can appreciate her character being like, yeah, son, this what it is. We need to. I gotta get some power. You gonna pretend like you sick, and then I'ma suck them dry, and then we gonna go home and eat. Like, I can appreciate she didn't try to hide nothing from him. At least he knew up front at all times what his mama was.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, here's the question. Me and my daughter argued this, actually. The son, she said when he was born, there was no magic, there was no spell, you were made from scratch. Nicholas Scratch. Okay. I guess I don't go to TikTok, so she's seen something to where she thinks her and Death made it somehow or whatever. I don't buy that theory, but I want to know, do y'all buy that theory, or do you buy she was with some man, he went on by his business, and she had the baby?
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense otherwise. I mean, and it's magic and stuff, but you can't make something from scratch without it being like it can't be otherworldly or whatever. So if that's the case, then you can't say from scratch.
Yeah. I said the same thing.
The natural way is from scratch.
yeah.
So to think anything outside of that is just a theory, but I think it's safe to say that she did it with someone, or maybe Death did turn into a man and then did that. But either way, somebody was involved and it was from scratch.
Yeah, or Mephisto.
And we still don't know if it was a spell from the Darkhold, but I don't think she had that.
She didn't
No,
have.
She didn't have it.
the
She
dark
She didn't.
hole.
Okay, so that's the only powerful thing I can think of is her making a baby from
Right.
something
and there
from that
wasn't no
book.
like false insemination then. Like,
Yeah,
so-
so
Okay. Just checking with you guys. Yeah. Thoughts?
No, like I was saying earlier, I appreciated her as a character, like through and through, especially as a mother, because, and even before her becoming a mother though, because it's like the reason why she did what she did is because she was she was her. They turned they whole back on her because of her powers, and she couldn't control it, and they demonized her for it. It's just like, how you gonna make it seem like I'm the evil one when this is what my power is? Like, nobody tried to cultivate her or nothing. They're just like burn at the stake. And I feel like,
but since we on that, like,
I ain't finished.
I'm sorry. Well, I thought you was done.
Second time.
Yeah, you did. You did pause for a long time.
You did pause for a minute, but I didn't know. Go ahead.
I switched the cameras.
But no, because I think that's a one of the biggest things is that women being against other women and not being a complete coven. Like, that's how it is with womanhood now. We can't even agree on similar political things that have to do with our bodies. Like, and that's why I felt like with that situation, it's like even the women, even her coven just turned on her. Like, no explanation other than that. Like, oh, you're trying to take our powers, you're too powerful, and whatever, we're just gonna turn on you. Now I'm done.
That's right.
Can I go?
I just said no, I'm done because I didn't get to finish that earlier.
So my bad though. But I was gonna say, I don't know how, you know how when Agatha says I can be good, like when she says stuff like that. So if at the end of the show, if Billy wouldn't have said anything to her, she was about to dip. Like, she was about to be out. Yeah. So I wonder, like, is she does she have potential? I don't know. I
asked about that. I think she's just gonna be in his ear, like his own Jarvis per se, for lack of a better term, if you will.
Yeah, because he's the surrogate for her son now. So she has some special attachment to him. Mm-hmm. On top of the fact that like you said, if he would have just kept going, she would have been like, all right, fuck him then. Like, because she had put so much energy into him in the first place, and for him to just like go on and wander on her, she was like, fuck it, I don't need nobody. I was just gonna do my own shit.
Okay. Now let me ask y'all this. I'm a little bit confused on this. Maybe y'all can help me. We just rewatched episode 1. So, okay. Agatha is under the spell, right? We're in this timeline. Mm-hmm. Death comes in because she doesn't have the Darkhold, but she hasn't had the Darkhold for 3 years.
Right.
So why did Death choose? I mean, I know in real life, because the movie had to happen or the show had to happen. But in terms of the storyline, why all of a sudden 3 years later, it took her that long to find her? But no, because
I think because the spell was weakened once Wanda died.
That's probably the case too.
That's my thought.
And Def said it too. Rio said that Agatha had been given special treatment because of their relationship. Even though she didn't say because of their relationship, but she had been given special treatment. She had been given special treatment with how long she was able to keep Nicholas, and she was able to get that also from her life, her own life.
That's another thing I didn't get too, when she said that. Because if that's true, if she got special treatment because they were together, the other witches were also very old. So they didn't get the special treatment. So what's so special about... I mean, no, not what's so special. What's the time span or lifespan of a normal witch in that universe?
Well, I don't know. Because the thing is, if you're doing what you got to do, baby.
Lily at 450.
You're eating healthy. Like, you know, I think you good.
And then how old is Jen? No, Jen she had bound 100. For it, so like,
Jen is old.
Right, but I don't think it had anything to do with the age. I think it just had to do with Agatha. She was probably supposed to die a long time ago, but Rio kept pushing her.
I see what you're saying.
Back.
I see what you're saying. And plus, she keep sucking the powers and. Interesting. That kind of confused me a little bit. a little bit. Let's see what else. What else intrigued me? What did y'all think of the Coven?
Which one?
The one. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The current Agatha All Along Coven.
Love them.
The cast. The main cast.
R.I.P.
I felt so bad. I always want to call her Kitty because she's always gonna be Kitty to me. Kitty. I always felt so bad for her. I'm like, they're gonna bring her back, right?
I thought so too. I said, no, you ain't killing that 70s mom. They shook the shit out. Died like
Bye,
a
mama.
motherfucker.
I'm like, she already
Quickly.
went through so much. Like, that wasn't fair at all.
She was singing the shit out that song.
Yeah. Lit.
She's like, am I supposed to know this?
That was hilarious.
It's funny now that we seen it. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Like you didn't even. I don't know. Like that.
It does recontextualize even watching WandaVision. Go back and watch WandaVision. The whole reason why she's there is to figure out how she can get her son back. Like it just
Wait,
it
who?
blew my
Oh.
mind. Agatha. That's why she went there to Westview. Well, no. Well, let me rephrase. She
Hold
went
up
to,
now.
let me be all nerdy. She sensed the energy of
Right.
what was happening.
Right.
She wanted to suck it. Well,
Right.
absorb the powers.
Pause.
yeah, thank you. Got it. But when she found out, one, it was her and what she was doing specifically, creating life, bringing life back, and things of that nature. That's why when she said, Wanda, you can do that? You can bring people back to life? She was, I personally think she was trying to befriend her so she could bring back Nicholas. And when she, at some point, it turned to like, no, I'm gonna just absorb her shit and figure it out on my own later.
Did she
Who
ever
did she
say
bring
that?
back?
I mean, besides Vision.
The dog. Well, she tried to bring back the dog, remember? And they asked her, like, you can bring back the dog, can't you? She was like, no, I can't do that. But she was like, can you do that?
Oh, no, yeah, in that moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
She was fishing.
who did she bring back?
She brought Vision, because everybody knew Vision died.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, and the dog.
and
I
they
just
tried,
brushed that off to it being her creating stuff with her mind.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of it.
So after realizing she was trying to get to learn the ability, and it just recontextualized her whole goal. It wasn't to just absorb power, just to absorb power. It was really to absorb power to bring her son back. And I thought that was kind of beautiful in a way, and
In a psychotic way.
yeah.
Yeah, because I feel her more than I feel Wanda. Like I still like Agatha's motherhood journey versus Wanda's.
Wanda.
Because Wanda, like, okay, not Wanda. I hate how they wrote her. It's how they changed her in Multiverse and Madness.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yes.
what I hate. Because I'm just like,
that's a whole nother conversation.
from there
Yeah.
to, so that's what I hate with how they continue her journey. But if that's the case, I still like
all they had to
Agatha's
do.
better.
All they had to do in Multiverse of Madness was her bring up the Darkhold. Like listen to like, huh? What you say? That will explain. Oh, that's why she's different, and because she learned her lesson in WandaVision.
Yeah, she did. And then at the end, she had the Darkhold, and you knew that she was learning more
Yeah.
stuff or whatever. And you know that her mind was being taken over, but it still was just like too stark of a change.
It was. They didn't show it enough
Yeah.
in the movie to be like, okay, it's the Darkhold doing this. It's not Wanda.
Well,
It's the Darkhold.
They said it multiple times, but I think if we heard a voice from the book itself, I think that would have helped a lot with context.
Yeah.
Because if you don't listen, then it will go over your head like a lot.
I kind of assumed it was the book doing it anyway.
Yeah, we nerds, so we got it.
Yeah.
Like
But the
her
average
fingers
person-
black and shit. Like
The average person don't see that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't even think it's about average or not. They just didn't do the story justice. Because if
True.
they would have showed you more, because all they did was that little snip,
Yeah.
and then it went into Multiverse of Madness, and it was like, oh wait, like that was from there to okay.
And Agatha didn't say, "Oh, the Darkhold speaks to you per se." Like that moment was very fast.
Yeah.
Like in order to not like analyze it yourself if you're not used to doing that.
Yeah, because that was the problem with it in general. Even whatever her name, Olsen, who played Wanda.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Like, she complained about that. Like, how do you... Like, this is not in with the character.
My Trojan horse for this series is actually Shahir Zamata, who played Jennifer Kale. One of my favorite. I can't wait to see her in future. I think she's going to be in future projects.
Oh, she
in
is.
what? I don't know. But I think she's definitely going to be. So I kind of.
so.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of teared up when she got her powers back a little.
Oh, I was balling.
I was very happy.
She was crying and I said, "Oh."
When she was doing the little chant thing, saying it over and over. You don't control me or something like that. Oh, you don't have power over me. Oh, that was powerful.
And the politics again. I'm just like, you taking a black woman taking her powers back from a white bitch. Like it was just it's like right on my sister.
Can somebody explain how exactly Agatha bound her? I don't know if I missed a sentence or a word.
Anybody?
She just said, "I just happened to be in the area." I'm like, "But what were you? How did it happen? What did you do?"
Wondering that. I didn't quite get that thread either.
Nuera, do you know?
So I know, but I can't remember enough to be able to spew it out because
Okay.
I watched it in a behind the scenes thing. But I can't remember if she took over that white doctor's body or something, but it was something like she happened to be nearby and whatever spell she cast was like in the area, and she got.
So, in order for her to not die, she had to help them bind a witch. She didn't know who it was. It was Jinn, but it was either she's going to get burnt or help us and we'll let you go.
Who help who?
The people who bounded Jinn. They got that. They were able to do that because she helped them do it.
Who is they though?
Remember the white guy?
The doctor guy.
Okay.
Like I forgot the church or whatever organization she said, but those were the people who bounded her. But they had help from Agatha, the witch that they were going to kill. And so she was like, "I didn't know it was you." Like, so.
So she just had to bind somebody.
Yeah, that's all she knew.
Damn, and she just happened to be in the
She
Wi-Fi
happened- wrong
room.
place
In the
to be.
And
Wi-Fi
happened to be
zone.
in the coven,
Okay.
And
in this imaginary witch's road.
Yeah, that's still a deeper storyline though.
Yeah,
that they
I wish they would have
brushed
gave us
over.
flashbacks.
Yeah, I definitely wanted more
Something.
flashbacks on her. Yeah.
I wanted to see that.
Oops. Hold on. It says in the 1920s, Kale was invited to the Association of Greater Boston to share her knowledge. However, while she was there, she was bound, causing her to lose access to her magic. Kale believed a male doctor bound her, but one. Okay, they don't tell me nothing. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Damn you, internets.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna give me more context. Anything else? Any other thoughts?
Her having pink powers was so pretty and so cute, and I love her. That's it.
Yeah, that was awesome. What did y'all think of Joe Locke as?
I didn't have
Teen
faith, but the first episode he grew on me. Like visually, I didn't see him like, oh, I wouldn't pick him. So I figured it was just the acting, but the first episode I was like, oh wow.
I bought into him. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Let's see where it go.
yeah, I can see him in the Young Avengers. He looked like a good fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I didn't know him before. I didn't think anything of it either way.
Aubrey Plaza as Death.
I love her.
Iconic.
I love her so much.
Perfect role.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Her cackle was amazing.
And the fact that she's playing a character that can come up in anything possibly, I love that for her.
Speaking of which, when do you think she's gonna come back? Because I don't know.
I'm surprised she didn't come out when Thanos was out. Because that was his whole motivation for half the stuff he did.
Yeah, and they're connected
In the
in
comics,
the
though.
books.
Yeah. Like,
They changed his motivation.
they definitely changed that up. But I guess there's a future with her and Deadpool at some point.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I
don't think so.
I don't think Ryan
think
is coming
so?
back until Secret Wars, and that's gonna be it.
That's
I
smart.
don't know. Till he's 90, they going to keep on.
Until you're 90.
They might, but for right now, I think Secret Wars, and that's it in terms of what they have planned.
She might pop up in some Mephisto stuff, maybe. So
Right, she gonna pop up in Ironheart.
I
That's
don't know.
Ironheart. I'm really trying to figure out like how that's.
Ironheart is tricky because that's when the writing was still bad. They wrote that show and made that show when Marvel was still in this not Thor Ragnarok. What's the other one? That bad Thor movie, Love and Thunder.
Oh, yeah, that was
I
bad.
thought you said bathroom movie.
No,
It's like, what movie? Jesus.
those bad Phase 4 movies. That's in the same line. So a lot of people are worried about that particular show versus the other ones.
Did Funko Pop ruin it for y'all?
No, because I don't keep up with that.
I don't keep up with it either.
Okay.
Well, it didn't ruin it, but
What did it say?
I knew.
I think everybody knew who he was.
Oh, no, I meant like for Aubrey Plaza.
Oh,
Because
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
didn't. I don't pay attention to.
Yeah, I didn't see
because I don't collect any of those.
I knew she was gonna be like a really dope character, like powerful, but I wasn't expecting death per se. But I was okay with that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't hire the major actors without them being somebody for real. For real.
Like
Yeah.
Because she was supposed to be there instead. It was Sharon, right? Sharon Hart.
well,
Kitty. Because she was supposed to be the Green Witch. And because remember that hesitation that Agatha had? And she just went and got Sharon. Like, yeah, she's gardening. She's a witch. Yeah, I'm taking her. Because she knew that she was supposed to have Rio there. Like, from the beginning. You don't think that?
no.
The Black Heart was for
Wiccan.
Yeah, it was for him.
No, even before the Black Heart. Like when they were
She
doing
thought
the
it
Witch
was
collection.
her, but it was for Wiccan.
No, I'm not talking about the Black Heart stuff.
You talking about when she wrote down the names?
Nope. I'm talking about when they were going to find all the witches in the first, when they were recruiting and going through. Agatha knew that Rio was supposed to be there.
No, she thought because the Black Heart on the paper. That was for Wiccan.
Even without the heart, because she said she needed a green witch.
That's the only way she would know to go get the Black Heart, which she thought it was death, without the paper.
I don't know. Maybe y'all missed something because I was sure that Rio was supposed to be there. Because
that's what we all thought. Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, not because of the heart stuff, but because of the green. Like I was like, wait a minute.
Because of the green and death is a circle.
Yeah.
Life and death is a circle.
And her whole hesitation on like, oh yeah, I know this person, but she's like, nope, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, like she knew Rio was supposed to be that person, and she didn't get her, and she got Miss Hart instead. She got Miss Hart instead. But
I see what he's saying too. It was never supposed to be Miss Hart nor Vital or Death. It was supposed to be him. He was actually supposed to be part of the coven.
But that's the Green Witch, though?
Yes. That's his powers creating, taking away. Same thing as death. So, yes.
Okay. Well, I
got it. It took me a second, but I got what you were trying to say.
I already knew from
that's what we all
was
thought.
The double sword in the whole trick of the show.
Because when she popped up, we were like, oh, okay, perfect. She's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
No, she hijacked the fucking
I got even more questions.
Yeah, because Sharon, like, I knew that Sharon wasn't supposed to be there.
Correct.
Like, from the very beginning. I'm like, she's not a witch. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, all right, because you don't want Rio to be there.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What was your question, Turqs?
If the road was never real, then they didn't need nobody technically.
You had it all along.
I'm glad you said that.
Wizard of Oz.
When I realized Agatha, when they showed us Agatha was the one all along that did the song as well as the ritual, what I discovered in my mind, it's not even on the page nowhere. So you get different sections of each category of a witch. So therefore, she gets stronger in every category, not bound to one category. She's all of them, and she keeps sucking up every category of people, therefore getting stronger in each one. I was like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
So did the spell when they summoned Rio, did that actually work?
I don't know what was gonna happen if Rio didn't know that it was happening, because I feel like she was like, oh, well, y'all summoning the Green Witch. Boop. Like, I'm the Green Witch. So, like, I think she just came.
She hijacked. Yeah, she hijacked the spell.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
This shit's so confusing.
And they can't question it because she's
Where are they buried?
Yeah.
Like when she popped up, I'm like, yeah, because she was supposed to already be here. Sharon wasn't supposed to be there.
That's exactly what we all thought.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I felt like that was the control of Agatha. Like even though it was Wiccan's spell, like that was her controlling the situation because she was supposed to be there.
Even though honestly, Sharon could have walked up the other steps through the back way of the basement. She could have walked that way.
Sharon was scared. Sharon was scared.
She gave her a choice. She was like, "What you want to do? Go
she
with
was
your
straight up suburban white woman. She was like, "Look,
she's like, I got time."
One other small thing, I can't stand what they did. The Ralph Boner, Quicksilver guy.
That was too long for me. That whole segment, that whole minute, I was, I didn't need that too much. That was
I mean, it was cool seeing him because I haven't seen him since he did that one movie, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Show.
Thank you. Yeah, but I'm like, I didn't need that. That was.
I liked that he was there to kind of clue him in on what happened to help Wiccan kind of figure out stuff or whatever. But I kind of hated the Quicksilver stuff with him.
Yeah.
Because
I hated it too.
I liked it for a minute, and then when they revealed that, it's not, it's just like a little jokey joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
We just hired the actor.
Y'all could have brought the old dude back.
Like, y'all playing in our face a little bit.
They really could have just brought instead of, because at that when he came in as Quicksilver or in WandaVision, I got excited then for the X-Men connection, and then
getting our hopes up.
Yeah. So overall, what are we giving it? New Era. Let's start with you.
I give it a 8.5.
Okay. Now, this is for everybody too, as well. What do you rank it in the MCU shows?
A 8.5.
No, I'm sorry. After, like, in terms of, all right, WandaVision is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. Where is Agatha All Along for you? Yeah, Captain America's show. We got Moon Knight.
That's a hard one because I need to go back and
Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Dang. Loki and WandaVision and Agatha are definitely in my tops.
Master.
Moon Knight and Miss Marvel come after. So those are my top 5.
Okay. Reese.
Okay. Agatha All Along, WandaVision, Loki only because it makes sense and it helps a lot of other projects.
I really want to know what you had against it. Can we talk about that?
And Miss Marvel, and we gonna say Moon Knight. I wanted more Moon Knight.
I definitely want more Moon Knight. Like, I was expecting to see him more in the movies after that. So I don't know. Is that another scrap project?
Let's hope
It's
not.
funny you say that because I was thinking with Aubrey Plaza that we would probably see her in like that same afterlife plane like they kind of showed in Moon Knight.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that might be something that we could look forward to in the future with that.
And they do say, like, with Marvel stuff, whatever the character's belief is, that's where they go and show them.
I noticed that.
So I was like, okay, I went that.
Whatever heaven you believe in, that's the heaven you're going to.
Yeah.
Ragnarok or whatever the Thor's heaven is, that's where you're going.
Yeah, you remember they had to keep going back and forth with calling them gods. It's like
Yeah.
some Christian got mad. I don't know.
Oh, I remember that. I remember. Whoo.
Fire.
Turks. Oh no! Wait. I'm sorry. Your ranking of the score.
The ranking. I'm giving it a 10. Like, it was phenomenal. First episode to the 9th one, like, and it blew our minds. It kept us on edge. It didn't go the route that we thought it was going. And we still got questions. Like, come on now, where's how did she get the dark hole? Like, come on now, we still have questions.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Yeah, they definitely didn't give enough of her origin story.
Yeah, but I say it was 10.
Okay, 8.5, 10. Turquoise, what is your score for Agatha?
I give it a 9.5. As far as on my listing, Loki is number 1. What If is number 2.
Ooh. Okay.
Wanda, then Agatha.
I forgot.
What If
about
was in a
What
whole
If.
nother category for me.
Well, I just counted because it's all TV.
Well, that's my third one.
Because I love me some What If, so I just counted all
do
in this
too.
in the TV universe. So
Okay.
But yeah, I give it a 9.5. It was good, and it beat my expectations. I was like you in the beginning. I'm like, does Agatha need a show?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
but okay, I like my girl Catherine Hahn. You know, I'm happy she's getting her flowers. She's been acting for a very long time. My first time seeing her was in Step Brothers. So,
Oh dang! It's time to rewatch that.
Exactly.
I'm like, she was in Step Brothers.
So, yeah, definitely 9.5, and they definitely show people that they still got it. This was a refreshing show out of everything that they made so far.
Yeah.
Leading up to.
Okay.
Because, like you said, that Phase 4 was,
Phase 4. Looking back on Phase 4,
it was rough.
I do want to say I appreciate the fresh meat and the OGs in this project, like Patty LuPone, for instance, and Joe himself, because he's the only fresh person. Like, this is the second project he's ever like had outside of Broadway. So like, this is big for him. So like, I'm proud that he has this specific character.
For sure.
2006 is the first time I read a comic about Wiccan and I fell in love. So like, I am excited. And to see him in that suit,
I was about to say, you ain't get to say nothing about the suit.
baby, I was tearing up. That was crazy. That was so beautiful. Like, it ain't really accurate comic accurate. But baby, I'm gonna get what I want. That was fine.
I like when they don't have it exactly comic, because when you get it exactly, you get Gambit.
Right.
Which I love Gambit.
I didn't like that either. The handpiece.
It was like it looked uncomfortable.
But y'all did all that and didn't give us the eyes. Come on, bro.
I thought they did do the eyes.
No,
for
they
a second.
did it when he used his powers.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't all black
just
and
all
red.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like don't do that. And
I don't think they're gonna do that at all. I think it's too much.
There's no reason to give him the outfit then.
It's too
Leave
much
the
track and
outfit.
CGI to do it. Yeah.
Like, back to your point about the ages, that was another huge thing for this show. Like, it was so about womanhood and respecting and honoring women, especially women over 40, because all of the women were over 40, and usually Hollywood likes to discard women once they reach a certain and all of them were. So I'm like, you got the ages and you got motherhood, you got like all of it. It was just
Oh, shout out to the songwriters.
I did like those.
Nicholas.
I downloaded the road.
Give Nicholas his credit.
Okay, did y'all
Stealing baby
notice?
stuff.
Did y'all notice her phases? The maiden mother crone phases.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until after the movie, but like that was beautiful. Ugh, she finally got her hair.
Yeah.
She do.
Okay. I see what you're saying. It went over my head a little bit. Yeah, okay.
And I think this form is way better for her too. Like, she gets to be more animated as a ghost more than anything. Like, her just laying on the dryer and watch her, like, hilarious.
Especially now that she touched stuff now. Like, when she got to I'm like, oh, she about to raise some hell.
Oh, she was trying to slap him.
Don't steal a struggle.
For me, I gave it a 9. It was damn near perfect. Why I'm not giving it a 10, I don't know. I reserve my 10s.
What?
I reserve my 10s. But it was great. I loved it. Catherine Hahn's amazing. Her doing the press tour for this has been fun.
Really dope.
You can tell. I was wondering, why is she doing so much press run? It's actually a good show. Who knew?
Yeah, it's doing good. And this was before we ended it, so we ain't know like how big this was gonna be afterwards.
Because even when, do you guys remember when they did? It was some kind of Disney presentation where they had all the actresses.
And they
Oh
came
yeah,
out
they sung the song.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, it was worth
They
it.
was doing Fortnite that night.
Yeah, it was actually good. And now, sorry, I gotta correct you. Shahir Zamata is 38, close enough to 40, but everybody's,
Love her.
Gotta correct me. Like,
well,
fucking
for the
what?
podcast, for people that's listening, not necessarily you.
Over 35. How about that?
Whatever.
She's
They
what?
old women.
She's 38.
Oh, okay.
38.
They're old women, and
In Hollywood's eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
I ranked. What's my ranking? WandaVision, Loki, and this. I mean, I love What If and everything, but my top 3: Agatha, WandaVision, and this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I only gave it 8.5 because the episode with Quicksilver or whatever dude's name, Evan Peters.
That episode was good, but that part was not.
I didn't,
and that's what actually brought it down for me too.
I didn't care for the episode because I thought it was long winded.
And I thought the last episode.
I thought it was long winded because of how it like.
You talking about that moment?
No, that whole episode.
Oh,
it was
okay.
like nice to see who Billy was and all that shit or whatever, but I felt like it was just long winded. I'm like, after it ended, I'm like, that's it? Like, we don't have another episode? Like, there's no back to the road? Like, I'm okay, going back to the road, what's happening in the trials? Like,
They gave us a little bit more road.
Yeah, but it was still, the whole episode for me was long winded. Like, I was, after that episode went off, I was just like,
I think because you already pieced it together what happened. Do you think that's a reason?
No, I didn't like the episode.
Oh.
Well,
I thought it was very drawn out.
Did y'all piece together what happened before they revealed what happened in terms of Billy jumping his body?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what we saw. That's what.
No,
they
like
showed
before the episode aired.
I mean, I know he was gonna do it somehow, but I didn't know how they were gonna tell us the story. But I knew he was gonna have to be reincarnated some way. Somehow.
That's how I was asking him. I'm like, well, how does he become who he is? And then that's when he was telling
like
me.
it was literally kind of like comic book accurate. Just
It was a little
happened
bit,
a different way. So
Yeah.
it was dope.
For me, I had figured that he had just escaped the hex somehow and got adopted and lost his memory, and that was it. Like, but yeah, it was still interesting, but I didn't feel like it needed to take up a whole episode.
I feel it. The last episode dragged a little. I liked it, but it did drag on just a tad bit for me.
When she was the flashback.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think we needed that.
We did need it, but I think the whole episode in general, it for some reason, it like to me the last episode was episode 8, and this was a special. All right, y'all saw that, but this is how everything
Credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like at the episode I'm talking about, they could have done a double night that night, and then the finale could have just been the finale. I would have been fine with that. Just because of how the story
just how
was.
it ended, gave us 2 that night. I fuck with that. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people were saying after Lilia's episode, because that episode was so top, that the last 2 weren't as good as Lilia's.
That episode.
I
Okay.
disagree.
I'm glad you reminded me.
Though.
That episode got me. I was
a good ass episode.
enthralled. I think I stood up and clapped at the end of the episode. That was so good.
The visual. Like
the visual, the writing,
like,
the foresight of doing that and going back to episode 1 and realizing
like the outburst was like that was crazy to me.
I knew that they were gonna have to go back to that because I'm just like, she not just having all this for them not to go back to okay, this is what she was saying.
I felt like when
this
she
is
was
all
gonna die,
vu.
she was gonna have like a moment or like a flashback into like her moments in the past, but like I said, they wrote it a different way. But I figured it was gonna be her having flashbacks somehow, some way. But that was fucking amazing.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. What y'all think is next? Oh, what you about to say?
Okay, there's a theory.
I love your face.
There's a theory that there are 2 Salem 7 witches that survive, the ones that could fly.
I've heard that theory. It wasn't all of them.
Yep, because on the card it was 2 witches escaping the tower, and we only saw 5 of them plummet. So I was like, okay, I believe it.
My only argument against that is they made sure they said you got rid of the Salem 7. You know, thanks for that. Death said that in some kind of way, and who would know? Death would know for sure if the 7 is gone. But she's a liar.
She's a trickster.
Very sarcastic too, so you never know.
Yeah. What do you guys think is next in terms of the magical storylines of Marvel of this?
Strange.
Do you think Vision Quest will tackle this, or do you think we're gonna do something different?
Oh, I don't care.
I'm not even interested in Vision Quest.
Yeah,
for real.
honestly.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: when do y'all think we're gonna find Tommy?
In the next project for Wiccan.
Even though, but Vision Quest is supposed to be about building the Young Avengers, so
it is.
I heard that too a little bit.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then bring it on because I want to see.
Because Vision is their guardian mentor guy.
Okay, so in the comic, Tommy was introduced. He was in some kind of facility where they was testing on him, and the Young Avengers, went to go save him. So I don't know what they doing, but now that you said that about Vision Quest, I'm thinking like, what's the point of y'all doing this separate project with Wiccan if he's supposed to be searching for his brother? Like, don't give me a whole season and y'all don't find his brother. Like,
he gonna lose his shit because I noticed too in the storyline.
He gonna lose his shit.
They told America, well, not America. They told the world that Vision is dead, or they dismantled Vision. He is not dismantled at all. He not his normal Vision self.
Shout out to Dismantle. I just keep thinking of him.
But he's up there flying, searching for himself or whatever. He ain't dismantled at all. So they was lying to the people. I noticed that. Yeah. So he gonna lose his shit when you see him.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, because I mean that's gonna be an interesting storyline. And how he gets to wanting to put together the Young Avengers or whatever, because we already saw Miss Marvel putting together the team. So it's like, how do y'all?
That's gonna be beautiful though.
I like.
I can't wait to see them
because I like the Hawk. Well, the Hawk girl,
Kate Bishop.
Yes.
Y'all think we gonna see Squirrel Girl?
I love Squirrel Girl. Low key, I love me some Squirrel Girl.
She adorable. They gotta get the right actress, but she's adorable.
Yeah, they have to.
Oh, you didn't talk about Baby Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because you made a whole post talking about the nickname for Eddie.
He's not the same character though. Like Hulkling is a Kree and what's some things called? The green things? Scroll together. The Hulkling in that movie that you talking about, he not the same character. So I don't like that one.
Okay, because remember we was going on that post
comic,
you made. Like,
but in the comic, I feel like Teddy could be Hulkling, like the scroll guy, his Wiccan's romantic person. So they haven't casted the person yet. So he could be him.
Because I'm like, he could have more than one boyfriend. He could grow. You just like you.
Let's stick with one, okay?
Do you just like
the love is already
actor?
there. I like the actor, but I love the characters together. So Wiccan needs a Hulkling, like period. If y'all gonna keep on doing, he needs a Hulkling.
Oh, okay, I thought your attachment was to the actor,
well,
which is why you was trying to do all that nickname stuff.
He cute. I wouldn't mind him doing it, but I'm like, might as well. Like he already in a relationship with him, so like, might as well. Like,
yeah, I was confused as fuck. I'm like, wait, Teddy is a nickname for what? No, what white people
Theodore.
stuff am I missing?
Theodore, so that's his name. So I was just putting two together, but it's just my delusion.
That whole
we
post
don't know yet.
That whole post was delusion.
We don't know yet.
All right. With that being said, looking forward to the other Marvel projects. So thank y'all for being here. Y'all are awesome. Audience, what are your thoughts on Agatha all along? Let us know. Comment and subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. Blurred is the word on Instagram and YouTube. New Era, where can they find you at?
You can find me at the Poet New Era Sunshine on Instagram.
All right. Reese.
Y'all can find me on the Instagram Leo_Oath Leo_OATH.
Dang, should I have spelled mine? Oh well, go find it.
I forgot my Instagram name. Hold on, there she is. You guys can find me on Instagram at adorkable_chica.
Yeah, me scared. I'm like, did you change your Instagram name?
No, I'm still on.
Good. I don't know if you saw me, but I was looking at your phone like trying to see if you fucking did.
Right? Because I'm like, but it's adorkable. It's so adorable.
Adorkable.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you forget that? No, you didn't change it.
No, I didn't. It's good.
Well, now that you got the update, like, subscribe, let us know. Shout out to y'all. Peace.
Bye.